Everybody, I'm Holly, aka the ScientoloGeek, and welcome back to the 6th video in the Flag Order Friday series. We're only going to cover a couple of them today, Base Order 11 and Base Order 12. We do not have 13 and 14, so the next time we cover base orders, we're going to start with number 15. Remember, if you want access to any of these base orders, flag orders, any digital documentation I have it in a shared Google Drive folder that is only viewable through email invite only, and only through Gmail invite. So if you want access, send me a valid Gmail address so I can send it to you and you can take a look, download, view, do whatever you want. Without any further ado, let's get started. So we'll start off with Base Order 11 from June of 1967, called Radio, Walkie-Talkie Procedure, effective 10th of June 1967.
In using a walkie-talkie, follow this procedure. Call ships and persons by name or title, not code. The principal calling stations are Australia.
I would assume it looks like it's spelled Estrella, but usually I thought it would be like Hispanic or something, and it would be pronounced Estrella. At least that's what I thought it was. I don't know why he's calling it Australia, like it's Australia.
Ron's home. Office. The Las Palmas office of the project. Avon. The Avon River. Sink fleet plus name. A subbase located ashore to which is added the point or cove name, camera party, and name. Any landing party sent from a ship to which is added the island name. Ship's boat and coxswain's name. Name of ship from which boat comes plus the coxswain's name. Individuals. Where an individual is being called, call the station where he or she is, and then when it answers up, ask for the person. Always call the station first. Personal calls. Make no purely personal calls over radio. Radio transceivers are all for project purpose. Food and supply orders. Send food or supply orders by dispatch as they require purchase orders. Emergency emendations only to any order already set may be forwarded by radio. Small one-channel walkie-talkie use. Any principal executive ashore or away from base must carry and turned on full a small walkie-talkie. It is up to Director of Communications and for any officers of the deck to make sure this is enforced. Any ship's boat sent away from the ship must have a small walkie-talkie turned on full. And the ship must have a small walkie-talkie turned on to maintain comm. Frequencies. Calling frequencies for 5-volt large walkie-talkie are assigned as follows. Australia, Channel A, Able. Base Office, Channel C, Cat. Avon, Channel B, Boy. And Chanter, Channel D, Dog. Shore parties, etc. when operating use Channel Cat for the base office. Cat monitors both the large and small walkie-talkies. Call a station wanted on its own channel. If the channel is noisy, go by arrangement made on that channel to another better one, but come back on the proper channel for standby after that comm is over. Do not omit to come back to the assigned channel. Do not omit to come back to the assigned channel. When a channel is inoperative for any reason for the station to which it's assigned, that station comes back to CAT as its standby. This if it doesn't answer on its assigned frequency, try CAT. One station can be asked to relay to another when one can't get through otherwise. Procedure pattern.
Feels like there's a lot of spelling mistakes.
Call by repeating the station one is calling 3 times and adding come in please over. Example, office, 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 come in please, over. No one speaks clearly and distinctly with message. One does not shatter away. Example, Avon's boat, Norris. Avon's boat, Norris, come in please, over. Norris answers with Avon's boat, Norris, over. Return to ship, over. Roger, repeats order, return to ship. Wilco, over. Avon out. Avon boat, Norris out. Over means over to you. Don't omit it, and don't start speaking until the other fellow says it. And always put in your momentary end of transmit with an over. Out means that's the end of traffic. I'm going off the air. Always conclude with an out. Roger means I've got it. Okay does as well. Wilco means will comply. These are the words used in the pattern. Repeat all calling names 3 times as this means calling. Just answer the called station name once this means replying. Keep telephone out of it as much as possible. By this I mean omit such as, hello Jim, this Oscar here. Say Jim, will you put Tom on? Be crisp, speak in station, names, messages over, Roger, Wilco out. Office, 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 come in please, over. Office over, put on first officer please, over, etc. When reception is bad, repeat phrases 3 times each one slowly. The words get through the intermittent station. Example, send, 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 George, George, George. Up to, up to, up to, agents, 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 now, 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 over, over, over.
I'm not reading that second one. We got the idea, Hubbard.
But it's ballast enchanter, 3,000 pounds, and go over to Mas Palomas, over. Don't indulge in a lot of extraneous chatter when reception is bad. It really fouls things up. Don't explain why you can't hear. Don't send any irrelevancy at all, as it will not be heard. Confuses the whole thing and drives the reception party around the bend as he can't dig it, and it may be important. In bad reception, confine yourself to hard facts and repeats of the same words and clear-cut yeses and nos. Did you, hear me, hear me, hear me, is answered with yes or no. Not very well, could you? Repeating back text is reassuring. A message exactly repeated is known to be understood. It is not a telephone. It is not a gossip column. Radio is an operational comm tool like telex. Use it as such and as crisply. People using radios incorrectly for personal reason or not have them turned on can be logged by reporting the matter to base HCO. Remember also that there are lots of walkie-talkies about, so what you're saying is heard all around. So don't put discreditable news on the air. Send that by fast courier, verbal or written. In using radio, remember you're being listened to and by people who speak English. Pilots in the harbor speak English and have walkie-talkies. U.S. satellite-based personnel and Gondo Airport, to name a few, all listen in this area, sometimes answer up for a joke, and also resent channels being jammed with idle gossip, even though they sometimes play music to each other. Walkie-talkies overlooked in the Canaries in most any area. That doesn't make it legal, so don't help get it restricted and made illegal by chatter. More powerful marine band transmission frequency use in harbor in any port is a serious offense, so don't be tempted. If vital to transmit by marine band, weigh anchor and go outside. Walkie-talkies lost or damaged by misuse must be replaced or repaired at the expense of the personnel at fault or the officer of the deck who issued one and didn't get it back. There's no restriction on the number of messages one sends by walkie-talkie. We don't use code as we've nothing to hide in the picture business, and code creates suspicion.
So, base order number 12 from the 6th of June 67 called Commendations as per Ed Designate.
Bill Robertson is highly commended for his work in refitting Enchanter and was awarded a 100-pound bonus. Hank Larhis is commended for getting his new post of Org Exec Sec base into immediate action on arrival. John O'Keefe is commended for his handling of Avon's crew, and Fox Sundergaard is commended for his work as Avon's boatswain and has been promoted to second mate.
Good for you, Thok. Or Thok. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Good for you, Bill. That was probably a lot back then. He got a $1,700 bonus. Essentially, that's what he got. $1,700 bonus. Pound bonus, sorry. That's a lot of money, especially in the Sea Org nowadays. I mean, if anyone got $1,000 bonus, it definitely would be like Miscavige or not even the higher ups. They're not getting paid. They're not getting paid anything. There is a note with base order 11 that says changed by base order 33. So once we get to that one, we'll know what changed and if it was implemented, however it was implemented. Other than that, I don't really have much to talk about right now, besides like if you like the video, dislike if you don't. I don't really care. Comment with your feedback or questions, good, bad, or sideways, and subscribe to be kept up to date on future content. I'll talk to all of you later. See ya.